I'm getting the feeling that life is teaching you detachment right now. I'm sensing that life is showing you what it's like to have and to hold and to experience, but not to possess. I like that. Life is showing you what it's like to experience without possession, what it's like to love without oppression, what it's like to experience someone, to experience a rare soul, to experience a love like no other, to experience a life like no other, or to have walked into a reality that you would have otherwise not been able to hold without fully possessing it right now. Not saying that this isn't something that you couldn't hold at some future timeline, a future point in your timeline, but life is showing you what it's like to experience something without capturing it forever or permanently. And that is an incredibly powerful experience or lesson, because it is teaching you the art of detachment. It is teaching you what it's like to live without possession. It is teaching you what it's like to experience without having to keep something past its expiration date. It is teaching you what it means to love something without having to keep it or without being able to have it. Let me know if this is resonating, because that's what's coming through. It's coming through for me as well. When I speak channeled messages for someone, it somehow always applies to me as well. Life is always teaching me how to detach, how to remain in observer mode, how to remain at the level where I can appreciate something without possessing it, where I can experience something without having it permanently. Because when you realize that this life really is just an experience, it really is a classroom, it really is one big lesson that your soul came to learn and to acquire knowledge and wisdom and understanding and take back to wherever our souls dwell when we're not on earth, you realize that there really is nothing that you can take, possess, keep, capture, okay, own, because it's all an experience. It's something that you are living in the present moment, if the present moment is all we have. And then you are able to detach emotions and detach feelings and detach outcomes to experiences, people, relationships, opportunities, because you've acquired what you came to acquire, you have tamed, you've gleaned the knowledge, and now you're able to move on to the next, detach and move on to the next, detach and move on to the next, okay? So when I say something is coming through where life is teaching you to detach, it's not the detachment theory where it's like cold-hearted and witchy and vindictive and spiteful, where you are using it as a tool to manipulate people, or where you're using it as a tool to keep the upper hand, or you're using it as a tool to, right, manipulate someone you're in a relationship with. Detachment is just about understanding that you are here to experience without possession.